Oh yeah, I create images, and I create photographs. And one of my favorite photographers, Edgar Cohen's, said this, and I really live by it. Um, Taking a picture and taking a photograph are two separate things entirely. Taking a picture is simply capturing what's in front of you, while taking a photograph is, putting your heart into it and using it as an expression of self, conveying undertones and themes and love and hate and passion, through this medium. And I think art is the expression of self. Black culture is, a superpower. I think, or I know, Black culture is the values in music and dance and rhythm and creation and Black excellence that exists across the Pan-African world. Whether it's in Africa, whether it's in America, in South America, in Asia, Black culture is everywhere in terms of what it influences, in terms of everything that's being profited off of. Black culture is an all-encompassing, preview of the world. And it's interesting to see. I lived in Ethiopia and Ghana and Zambia. And so it's interesting to see the contrast in Black culture between the Caribbean, African Americans, Africans, and that's why I really believe in the Pan-African identity is really going to be the future of Black people. Black culture is almost entirely what I do, because I've been bouncing around the Black world. Throughout my life, it's had so many influences on my creative process and the subject matter that I value and whatnot. So Black culture it influences my work very, very much so, almost entirely. I think, or I know, I'm going to be greatest photographer of this whole generation of photographers. And it's like we have more photographers than we've ever had, because it's easier to take a picture than ever. And so if you look at the big picture, it can get discouraging, because there's such a saturated community of photographers. But I look at it completely differently. Like the actual process of taking a photo and creating an image rather than just taking a picture, I think is completely unique to me. And the resources that I've been blessed with, my mentor, it's really like, I know it's going to be the path to greatness. I think, like I was saying, there's more creatives than ever now, and the economy has to accommodate it. So I think there's going to be more creative jobs than ever before now, because all the practical jobs are being taken over by robots or whatever and whatnot. And so, I think we're gonna have to. Creativity is something that can't be emulated. That's something that's really, it comes from the soul. And I think that there's a lot of beautiful things about it. I think your mind is freer. Non-creative people, they just don't like to be in their imagination. And so that's a huge pro for me. The con is, everyone, especially generations before us, always look for the least risk possible and practicality. Go to college, become a lawyer, become a doctor. I have that set is the belief, and that also comes from because a lot of older generations were first or second generation immigrants. We've like grown up here, and so we have dreams and shit. But you know, I think that is a con, is having to, you know, a lot of people will doubt you and say it's not practical, and you'll end up a starving artist. But you have to push past it.